guys, I'm Janet, on occasion. Today we're playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay. And I just realised you can actually see through their visors. How cool is that? Yeah. Fancy. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm playing as Bretonnia. Got the Fey Enchantress leading. And it's another all-cavalry army. I love these things. So I've got the Grail Guardians protecting the Fey Enchantress here. And here I've got a front line of questing knights and knights errant. So alternating between the two. So that's pretty cool. Over here, got a couple of Knights of the Realm for, you know, anti-large. And over here, I've got a couple of mounted Yeoman archers. Now, the other guy, immediately, this terrified the crap out of me. He's got Hammer of the Witches. That thing is so accurate. And, you know, if it goes through a unit of cavalry, it can take out like 4 models in one hit. So, oof, not good. Also, he's got Demigryph Knights with halberds. Excuse me. He's got Demigryph Knights with halberds, again, great against cavalry. He's also got the Royal Aldorf Griffites, so again, Demigryph Knights with halberds. So, terrifying. And front line, though, he's got Flagellants and Greatswords. So this would have been really good if I brought, you know, sort of infantry. So the Greatswords would have done well against sort of, you know, squires, and, you know, the Flagellants would have done quite well against sort of the Battle Pilgrims or Man-at-Arms and things. He's also got the Silver Bullets. I'm not quite sure why the Silver Bullets. Why he didn't just bring more handgunners. But anyway, he's got handgunners as well. Yeah, the Silver Bullets, they do magic damage, but oh, actually, that would have been great if I brought the Green Knight. That would have been really useful. Especially if he'd pinned him in place with a Light Wizard, so he could get some pot shots off. And he's also got General of the Empire. So, pretty formidable. So, let's speed things up. You can hear, I just run to one side and managed to miss one of the cannon fire. But unfortunately, he comes in with another, and oh god. Oh, that's a lot of Grail Knights dead. That's, yeah, dishonourable. So here, I give a go at, you know, using these mounted Yeoman archers to start whittling away this cannon. I'm not certain how quickly I can take it down, because these guys do suck. But, you know, over the course of a match, they might be able to do some damage. So that's good. So the cannon's firing over here, these guys, not doing a whole lot. He's finding it hard to get a target here, I think. So that's good. So he starts boxing up, which is great for me, to be honest. So here, start moving these guys up. I think I move some in front and some here. Get these 3 on this line, and I get the Knights of the Realm at the back. So start getting some pot shots to these guys as well. So, you know, just having these guys harass is really good. You know, start doing some damage to them. So that's fun. So yeah, you can see the cannons facing these guys at the moment. But yeah, start to do some damage. And here, he changes his mind before he gets a shot off, so that's great. Him just having to work out who to shoot is great for me. So, good news, good news. So here, though, he gets a, you know, the Net of Amantok, and I managed to get my Fey Enchantress out, at the very least, so that's really good news. So, she can't be singled out now. But these guys are stuck in a fight, and that's not ideal. The Questing Knights will do quite well, the Grail Guardians do quite well, but the Knights Errant won't. It's not ideal for them. So I've charged in here, done some damage to the Great Swords, but these are just Knights Errant, so they're not the best. So I managed to get my Knights of the Realm in the back, but unfortunately they run off with their cavalry, so whatever. You know, if I can do some damage to Flagellants, that's great. So here, I'm pretty sure I get a, yeah, so I get an Earthblood over here. Try and keep these guys in the fight a bit longer, so they can, you know, so they don't take too many casualties while they're netted. So, yeah, not bad. So, yeah, charging the Grail Guardians, just in time, because those Questing Knights broke, which is a real shame. The Knights Errant were doing okay, but they're already fighting Flagellants, so Flagellants aren't great against armoured targets, so they will do okay. So here you can see the cannon got completely overrun, so that's shattered now, I think. Yep, that's fantastic. Really good news for me. However, you know, more Questing Knights getting really dishevelled here. The Royal Aldorf Griffites have been on them. It's not good. You can see the Griffites, they've both got about half health. Well, just over half. So they're still in pretty good shape. But, you know, getting some constant arrow fire on these guys, which is nice. And my backline's still nice and healthy. Well, I say backline, what I'd got into their backline. So that's good. You know, Fey Enchantress still in good health. So charging again. Again, more Knights of the Realm already damaged. So a lot of my units getting really whittled down here, which isn't good. Here, so I've got Knights Errant against Demigryph Knights. That's not going to go well. However, I do have some Questing Knights as well, but they're busy fighting here. They don't have the anti-large either, which is a bit annoying. But, so I get some net here. I got an Earthblood over here, try and help swing that battle. Didn't quite work. I kept telling these Questing Knights to attack them, but they were just completely caught up. So they wouldn't listen, which is a bit of a shame. So here, I try and get that cool Comet attack on, but he does see it coming. So that's the Chalice, isn't it? So, yeah, not the best thing in the world. But luckily, because my guys are netted there, he can't run through, which is funny. So I do completely decimate that unit of handgunners. That's funny. Could have got both, though, but alas. didn't quite pan out. Here, though, he's chasing me off with those demigryphs, so that's good news, because that's fine. I'm happy for him chasing routing units. Here, though, Knights Errant, they're about to run, but I do have my Grail Guardians, and they're going to sit there fighting for quite some time. I've also given favour to the Lady, so they've got huge melee attack, so they should be able to just tear these guys to shreds. Also, the Royal Gryphites, only 2 left, so that's really good for me, too. So, yeah, charging in again. So now finally got these silver bullets hit, which is great. Great for me. Also, his Light Wizard's been taking a lot of damage in this fight as well. So, his General's still okay, though. But then, you know, so is mine. So that's good. So I got these guys completely surrounded. So, you know, the Great Swords are the biggest, you know, sort of the biggest threat they're running. Obviously, the Flagellants are never going to, but they've got so few models left. That's, you know, it's pretty good for me. So, yeah. And at that point, he realizes that all of his non-unbreakable units shatter, so he quits. So, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So, I did notice, though, I didn't bring in units quite quick enough to cycle charge. I did have a few sort of lying on the outskirts at times. But still, you know, it worked out okay. Because, yeah, just boxing up like that. I mean, he had to keep these guys safe, and he didn't have any spearmen. That's the biggest mistake you can make, I think, as the Empire against Bretonnia. Like, you've got to bring spearmen. They are so cheap, and it just really lowers the effectiveness of any cavalry force. So, the fact he didn't have spearmen, and I brought all cavalry, I'd say he actually did pretty damn well, considering. So, yeah, it's a fun one, though. But yeah, definitely bring all the Demigryph Knights, that's great. Great counter for cavalry. But if he'd brought spearmen instead of flagellants, I would have been completely doomed. However, you know, if he spent that much money on the Demigryphs, then he wouldn't have had much money left for, you know, a solid front line. So maybe if he'd spent a lot on spearmen, yeah, he would have had a very flimsy line if I brought all, you know, peasants. If I brought a peasant front line, like most people do. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But yeah, fun though. So you can see, you know, Grail Guardian did well. 73 kills. That was really good. Hammer of the Witches, luckily, I just didn't really give it a chance to, you know, shoot at anything for any amount of time. So I only got 9 kills. Most of those were on the Grail Guardians though, so pretty expensive units I lost from that cannon. So there's definitely potential in bringing Hammer of the Witches against Bretonnia. But yeah, this time round, didn't quite work. But yeah, so, I mean, God, even the Knights Errant got like 50 kills each. I guess mainly flagellants though, right? But yeah, it was a fun one. So if you guys enjoyed this, oh, also, this guy Ent, when I was talking to him, when I went to the chat, his, like, name in the chat box was, what was it? Sigvold something. And I played him the other day. I'm not sure if I got a replay of his match or not, but yeah. So I think he changed his name, but for some reason the chat remembered his old one, so very odd. So yeah, great playing you again. I think he beat me last time, so yeah, I got him back. So yeah, great game, man. Hopefully see you again soon on Ladder, and if you guys enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.